On episode dose of the F&F Q&A show, I am going to talk about having dedicated marketing people, building a name for yourself, and storytelling. You supply the Q's and we bring the A's. It's the Form and Function Q&A show. We made it to episode 2. Hey, some shows don't even last to this point. I noticed yesterday that there was a huge drop-off in like the first minute before I even got to the questions in viewership, so let's just get right to the questions. Maria asks, is it good to have a marketing person and should we invest money on advertising at the beginning? So far we've done radio, the City Magazine, and TV. Maria, thank you so much for this question. It really means a lot that you watched episode 1 and that you wanted to get involved, so you asked this great question about marketing. You are talking about, honestly, like, I wish that we could have somebody in our salon and just a full-time marketing person to just walk around with camera and take video and photos all day long. That would be a dream of mine. But I want to go more in on the social media stuff. In my experience, and I don't have a lot of experience trying to do print ads or TV placement. But the reason that I don't have a lot of experience in that is because I know that it's expensive. Right? In order to get a high quality, good prime time TV commercial, that's going to cost some bank, right? And I can't imagine that you are going to be able to get, like, you know, you're not going to get on The Voice, for instance, for usually what our small mom and pop salons can afford. So what I think it would be better is if you have the ability to budget, I don't even know how much a TV commercial costs, but let's say it's $1,000, because I really don't think that you can get on TV high quality for much less than that. If you took that $1,000 and instead of investing it in TV, you invested it in your own camera to be able to take your own photos, I think that that would give you a better ability to have stuff for social media. Let's look at our service though. If I took that same $1,000, the same budget, and I simply bought clear shines. We call it a shine treatment. Other people might call it top coat or glaze. If you bought $1,000 worth of clear shine and you gave every color guest a clear shine service with any color or highlight until you ran out. And then after that, you got them hooked to the point that they wanted to add that service to every color service that they had in the salon. That would show you probably a much bigger return on your investment than just having a TV commercial that runs during some sort of public access show in the middle of the night. Maricela asks, how do you come up with a catchy name? For example, Christian Awesome. It sticks with him and goes perfectly. How do I come up with a name for myself that is professional yet simple and catchy? Maricela, I picked this question because I know that Christian would absolutely love it. So yes, Christian Awesome. He's fortunate that he comes from a long family of awesomes. His father was an awesome, his grandfather was an awesome, and I'm just making that up. Christian got his name because when, before he got into the hair industry, he was in a band. And he just kind of chose the name Christian Awesome while he was doing music, started to build a little bit of a following with it, and then when he transitioned into the salon, a lot of the people that were his guests at first were people that knew him from the music scene. And so it kind of just stuck with him and he kept rolling with it. For myself, Benjamin J., my last name is actually Johnson. J is my middle name. And so I guess I got kind of lucky that my parents picked a name that has some good flow to it. The reality is that the name doesn't matter. You know, if you want to make something that you think will make you feel more comfortable or give you a little bit more confidence behind the chair, that's great. You know, Brad Pitt is not Brad Pitt. He's got a different name. But you are going to make the name what it is, right? Google sounds like a really dumb name, but now that we know what Google is, it sounds really cool. So you make your name even if you didn't make your name. Jill said, I don't know if you looked at our Facebook, but we have 900 likes. I'm running out of ideas on marketing on there. I'm at a point now where I don't need to run specials or last minute deals to fill the books. Jill, thank you so much for this question, because this is a topic that I kind of harp on a little bit. because I love that you feel like you're done with specials, right? I can't stand discounting because discounting doesn't do anything to help build us. It tends to just pull us down, right? When we market simply based on the price, as soon as the price changes, people are like, well, that's not what it used to be. So then the whole thing, everything that we built kind of falls apart. What I want to encourage people to do is tell great stories. By telling a great story, it gets people excited. If you've ever been to a cocktail party and somebody tells it could be the most basic story in the world about how they locked their keys in the car, but how they're able to tell a story is what gets you excited. Even listening to this mundane story about this guy locking his keys in the car, the way that he presents it excites him. And so if we can tell great stories about what's going on in the salon, and we have such tremendous stories all the time, locks of love haircuts, proms, first dates, job interviews, like all these amazing things that we can snap a photo, take a little video, and then share to everybody that's following our salon. I think that that is a tremendous way for us to tell the story of what's happening in our salons from day to day. So I would go that route. See what you can do. For instance, just yesterday, we posted something from our 3 proteges that took their first models in our salon. Right? Just a little photo, and all it simply said was yesterday was an exciting day around here when Alyssa, Corey, and Jessica got to take their first models. I had a picture of all of them working. And we got 20-some likes out of it. Did we sell anything? No. But we got people to engage with the hair loft, and that's what is exciting to me, is that people are actively excited and engaging with things that we're excited about, and I think that that will prove that we have a better community around our salon and not just trying to sell products or do promotions and specials and all that sort of stuff. So this was episode 2. I really want to thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that you saw the first one. Hope that you like this one. The biggest question and the biggest thing that I need from you guys is questions. You supply the Q's, I bring the A's, but without the Q's, there are no A's. So I hope you like this one. Again, in the comments, let me know what you're thinking and continue to tune in, all right? So you can hit me up on Twitter @BenjaminJ, and I will see you on episode 3.